Are you ready to make Q4 2024 your best-selling season yet? In this video, we'll be diving into t-shirt niches that are set to explode this holiday season. Now, it's important that you understand there are people that are buying for holiday events and people that are buying just because they're gift ideas. So there's a lot of money to be made in Q4 from Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, and like I said, any of the evergreen niches, which are like, for example, fishing, football, baseball, basketball, or any type of hobby or occupation or like work, like jobs. So if you think about it that way, and there's a ton of different sub niches from, let's say you mix like a occupation, let's say like a doctor in Christmas or a dentist in Christmas or a dentist and Thanksgiving or a dentist in Halloween. Like there's several different sub niches that are working amazing right now for Q4. One thing I always recommend too, just because I share this information with you, always double check on your end for trademarks and copyrights, because this is your job too as well to double check this if you're gonna go after any of these niches that I share. All right, so the first niche idea is Merry Sharkmas. You have a shark, like Christmas lights and a Santa hat and the snowflakes around the whole graphic to fill in, you know, the empty spots of the design. Now, the teeth, cool. This is cool. Like literally, if you think of something that is people like this is perfect, especially for, you know, for kids. Kids love sharks, and a really good idea for this type of design. 4.9 out of 5, 36 ratings. Merry Sharkmas, Shark Santa, ugly Christmas lights, boys. Like an ugly Christmas sweater too. So keep in mind when you're going into Top Research Design Vault, 240 plus niches. Now I just updated this, so now I was doing research every month. Now it's weekly, so you get new ideas every week. And now the next thing on my list is to increase that, but obviously I want to find low competition niches with a demand, and that is the goal. Now it can be a struggle with certain evergreen niches, and I understand that. I've been doing this for a while, right? I've been doing this for about 8 years, print on demand. And when it comes to that, one of the things that I like to do is when I like to find niches with the demand, I like to focus on like current events or special events happening. So for example, like Halloween's coming up. That's going to be a big one. What else is coming up? Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's all that stuff is coming up upon us for Q4. And that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be including pretty soon as far as research ideas for Halloween. So the next one I'm going to release is going to have some new Halloween ideas on there. And I think I'm going to wrap out probably about, 50 to 100 different ideas for Halloween, but also keep the evergreen niches in there too as well. So I'm just trying to provide more value for you guys, and especially if you're getting niche ideas, keywords, and then these low competition niches for you. That's very, very important. This is going to help you make money, and that is the goal with this, is to help you understand how to do research, but not only that, is give you an idea of how I would do research, right? So this is an idea of the spreadsheet that you get every week with all the keywords, the niche, the number of competition, and the link for inspiration. And then these are my personal numbers all time with my Amazon Merch on Demand account. So you can look at this right here for social proof. But the Top Research Design Vault, sign up for it. It's only $10 a month. So much value back there, so much different inspiration, different ideas. And that's the goal, to help you make more money with your print-on-demand business. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be doing Amazon Merch. You can be doing Redbubble, Spreadshirt, TeePublic. It doesn't matter where you're. The holiday season, like what's doing good right now, right? The ugly Christmas sweaters, like, funny, cute sayings, and mixing something like a shark and Christmas. So you can see like the cross niche here. And you see, like, obviously there's a demand for it and people like this type of style. And yeah, it's a cool design, right? Funny, cute. If we come down here, let's look at the BSR. If we look at the all-time BSR, you're going to see it's made its first sale in 2018, okay? And what they're doing is, you look at what they're doing here. They're pricing low and then making sales ranking, pricing low and then letting it rank in. But, certain times they didn't do that. But every time you're seeing, look at this trend. Like right now, it's like during like Thanksgiving time, all the way working its way up into Christmas, it's selling consistently. So if it's made its first sale 12-1 last year, most likely the ranking and the results as far as the algorithm breaking in the algorithm making more sales, it's consistently making sales every single year. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. It's like you want to focus on that one design, have it rank, make it consistent sales, and then you focus on the next design and then have it rank and have it make consistent sales for that year. Now you have 2, 3, 4, 5 designs doing that consistently every single year. It's going to make sales over time. Now, right there. So I actually opened up this one right here because I caught this one. So this was the BSR we're just looking at. But one thing too, so you have the graphic you're focusing. You can see like this person right here is just focusing on the illustration, the graphic itself, right? And they just put it on the t-shirt. And the 4.8 out of 5, 165 ratings. You can see this is the top selling design, right? And then if we come over here, they put text around it. So the BSR we're looking at right there, and by mistake, I made a mistake right there. We're looking at this BSR, right? But this is a consistent seller. But then you went ahead and put text around it, make a funny saying around it. And now you have another top selling design. So rinse and repeat this, because look at the BSR. This BSR for this and this one, you compare them, they're very similar, right? Consistent sales, consistent selling design, right? So just chipping away, leveraging one graphic, one main graphic right here, and then scaling it out. And that one main graphic can probably, if you do it correctly with cool sayings, and you probably do, $500 just for that holiday with this niche right here. So just focusing on one niche and doing that, leveraging that, it can make you a lot of money. And if we look over here, we have a result of 1,000 plus, it says. But there's definitely a demand here as far as, different niches. That's a little, like right now they're at 1 million, but watch when we get closer to Christmas, these are going to boost in. So like think of different ideas, different funny sayings that you can possibly use inside of this niche. Next idea, you should see the size of my sack. This is a cool one. 4.7 out of 5, 46 ratings, Amazon overall choice badge. And you just got, you got a funny saying with Santa looking around the sign or something like that. That's what it looks like, right? And the Santa's not even that detailed. So pretty simple Santa, but it's a funny saying. Like it gets the point, you get the point with this type of design. Funny Santa Christmas t-shirt. And then let's look at the all-time sales, right? It's made its first sale in 2022 in November. And this is a weird BSR, but this is what we're looking at. Remember with the BSRs too, this one's a little all over the place. You can tell that they're messing with the algorithm because it shoots all the way up and they're doing stuff. And that's how Amazon works. But when it drops down right there, so it drops down, it's made a sell. When it starts to show a sales rank, that's mean it's made its first sell. So Amazon gives us this data. So it's starting to make sales as of this year. When you see it drop down right there, it's already making sales this month. So that's a good sign. That means when you get closer to the holiday, it's going to boost even more. Now you should see the size of my sack. Funny Santa Christmas t-shirt. We have a result of 630. Next idea, Dear Santa, before I explain, how much do you know? I got this Christmas themed colors right here. Dear Santa, before I explain, how much do you know? And you can see the design is just taking up the whole print space on Amazon Merchant. Now keep in mind too, guys, like we're doing research on the #1 platform. It doesn't matter like what you're selling on. We're doing research on the #1 platform where people come over here and buy. So most likely if it's selling on Amazon, most likely it's selling on Etsy, most likely it's selling on Redbubble, it's selling on a few different places. Now, certain marketplaces have designs that trend more than others. Yes, that's true, because there's certain buyers. So you got to keep in mind there's different buyers, different people buying things. These are actual people coming on the platform to buy, and our goal is to give them what they want. If we do that, things get so much easier and helps us make more sales. So that's the main goal too as well, for you to understand that, who you're designing for, right? And it's another funny saying right here. We come down, look at the all-time sales. We got a first sale in 2022, and it was selling consistently in November all the way up until Christmas. It made a sale already this year in July, and it's looking like it's going to start ranking by that right there, because obviously the traffic is still coming in, but it's made its first sale. People start buying for Christmas in July. People start doing the Christmas shopping. Those people that are responsible and they're saving their money and they know that Christmas time is coming up, there are people out there buying, getting ready for the holiday, right? They want to get all their gifts out of the way, right? We come over here, Dear Santa, before I explain, how much do you know Christmas t-shirt? We have a result of 939 selling t-shirts. All right, next idea. I have time to listen. Mental health matters. Now, this is a very, very mental health, just a very popular niche in general over the years. Like as of last year, like during the pandemic in 2020 and then 2021, 22, like it started to be more present online and more people talking about it and people being more open about it. And this is one of those niches that are trending. It's more than ever right now. I feel like personally, just understanding and doing research over the years, like you start to see more and more designs or different ideas populating, and you're doing research and then you find like just a random design, a random niche, and a certain, when you're looking for something else and you find this, it's like this always seems to pop up a lot. And it's more of like a caring, understanding type of niche, right? 4.5 out of 5, 25 ratings. Yeah, I have time to listen, and it has like the heart silhouette in the background with the hearts making hearts, right? Kind of idea. Mental health matters. Come down. All time sales. Let's see. Check this bad boy out. 2023. Look at, see, something like this. When I see something like this is a really good sign, especially going into, you know, Q4. Like, this is gonna, see that little downward loop that goes down? That means it's trending downwards and making a lot of sales. You know, below 100k BSR. Well, I've seen 70 right there somewhere. 70 BSR, and then going and selling consistently, and then boom, you know, it drops down even more. So this is a really good idea, or just an even good niche to go into the Q4 as far as evergreen. Leveraging Q4 and all the traffic on Amazon.com to help you make more sales is very crucial right now. If you understand that going in, this is how you go into a very high competitive niche with a lot of competition, and then create a design by leveraging a trending holiday or a trending event like throughout Q4, and people are buying gifts or just buying just because they see an idea of a t-shirt online. This is a real good idea, good niche to jump into. So I have time to listen. Mental health matters. We have a result of 134. I have time to listen. Mental health awareness matters t-shirt. Anatomy of a gamer. This is dope. So anatomy of a gamer skeleton hand, funny men's, boys, teens. So this is like more like for PC gamers, right? So anatomy of a gamer, AWSD space and shift control. So this is more of like PC gaming. This is not like a controller gamer. So if you understand that right there, like I feel like it's missing a keyword in the title and the brand, because yeah, it's a big niche, and especially with, you know, allowing, I think it was like this year or the end of last year, like you can actually do like sports betting on gaming. So like when that happens like that, it's like it's considered a esport, right? And if you can bet on sports, and this is what I was talking to my buddy last night about, it means that there's money to be made, and then people are like, there's next levels to this now. There's a ton of money in this space right here, and creating something that's really cool and funny. That's how you create a top selling design. Where the money's going, you create a design, something cool for it. That's how you create, you know, you're leveraging the community, creating a cool design for somebody. It's a win-win situation, and you understand the niche, do it that way. It's pretty cool. So come down. Anything with skeleton too, by the way, right now. Anything with skeleton, and you can think of any funny sayings with skeletons or any type of thing. It's like the it right now, especially with Halloween coming up and then going into, you know, Q4. Like this is like, think of something like that. If you can think of something like that, I'm pretty sure you can create a top selling design. Now we go over here. We have in 2023 made its first sale, right? And you can see it just consistently making sales. So this is what we look for as print on demand sellers. We're looking for consistency and sell and top sellers. Like this is how you make money. This is what you can create a design like this, and then next thing you know, it's, you know, making you $100, $200, $300 a month just from one single design. Very, very powerful. Come over here. Anatomy of a gamer skeleton hand t-shirt. We have a result of 835.
All right, something I want to go over too is everything that I found in this video I was using Merchant Farmer, and let me show you what I like to use. So I come over here to product research on the left-hand side, brings a little drop down. We're going to be using Merch Hunter and Movers and Shakers. So let me pop open a tab for Movers and Shakers and Merch Hunter. So for example, let's say we're coming in here into Movers and Shakers, and this is cool because there's a lot of good designs that are shared in here daily, and just new ideas that you come in here and you're going to see. And right below, you're going to see these are the BSRs, and you know, if it goes up, makes a sell, it drops down. When it goes up and it drops down, it makes a sell. Same thing, drop down, make a sell. So the more of the up and down we see going on, the better. So let's come down. Let's see what we can find. There is nothing I can do except reach the top shelf. I can't do that. So for that one, short niche, like short people niche, I'm thinking that one. Let's go down to, let's say, for example, let's say funny alien Halloween costume. You can see what they did here. But let's take the, it's gonna pop up, open up here on Amazon. That's a cool thing too. So all these are clickable. Come over here. Let's take that and let's come over here into the keywords of Merch Hunter. So, and you can also exclude all these brands if you're, you know, want to keep out Disney, Star Wars, which is really cool. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep category shirts, marketplace US, top 100, and you can filter any of these by using this. And then we're gonna hit search. This is all personal preference, but for this example, I'm gonna show you, and it's gonna basically take that keyword alien and it's going to filter all this. And usually you would have to dig into Amazon.com and just take out all kinds of, different, how would you say that, different listings, go through the whole thing and making sure that the algorithm is giving you this and that. Now we're looking at BSRs. A lot of these BSRs, look at this. These BSRs are crushing. 19,000, 14,000, 23,000, 27,000. This is a cool one, 27,000, but it's just giving you anything with the keyword alien in the title. It's basically ripping it from Amazon.com but making it all organized for you. It's nice and clean right here. These are all Amazon merch products, right? Down to the middle of the page, we're still 50K BSR. That's a good sign. That means that there's a demand inside of this niche, but there's a lot of inspiration that you can get from this. Just by looking at all this, there's a ton of good inspiration that can be done here. Look at this one. Get the alien hugging the cat, which is pretty cool. So, and yeah, it's cool. So this is how you can do research and come up with different inspiration, find the trending ideas in a niche, which is very, very big for you as if you're a designer or if you're trying to come up with new ideas. This is an awesome way to leverage movers and shakers and Merch Hunter inside of Merch Informer.
And I'll be putting a series of Q4 videos together throughout the rest of this year to help you boost your sales and make more money. If you enjoy this type of content and you want more low competition niche research, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.